Hi all. So in this video I will guide you through the process of calling out of the box workflow from Power Automate in Dynamics 365 CRM. This tutorial is perfect for developers looking for enhance their automation and streamline the workflows between Power Automate and Dynamics 365. So let's get started. So that is my application basically. So first of all we will go to the solution, and in solution we will create one workflow, and that I have already created, that is test workflow. So you have to basically go to automation, then process, then workflow, and here we have to give entity and we have to create. So here I have created test workflow process, and the entity is contact workflow, and then scope is organization, and it will trigger when record is created. Here I have added the step update, and here let's give one title, that is update the job title, and let's set the properties of contact entity. So here I will update the job title. So basically I will give updated from the test workflow. Okay, now click on save and close and activate. Once it is activate, we have to go to the form, and let's try to create one new record in the contact entity so that it will confirm that our workflow is working fine. We click on save, and job title should be update as we have set in the workflow. We have to maybe hard refresh as it is async workflow. It will take some time to update. As you can see, the job title is not updated. Now it is updated, and that is updated from test workflow. So basically our workflow is working fine. Now we have to create a flow, that is a Power Automate flow. We have to go to cloud flow, and let's try to create a new automation, then cloud flow, and we will give a trigger point instant. So basically we can manually trigger that flow. Here let's give one title, that is trigger workflow, and click on create. Here we will add new step, and let's say the will give the perform a bound action. So why I'm giving the bound action? So basically here I will provide an action, and that action will call the workflow. So I don't have any actions. First we have to create that action. So let's go to our solution. First I will make a duplicate of this tab. Let's go to the solution. That is my solution, and here I will create one action. Go to processes and click on action. Here I will give one name, that is call workflow or the test workflow, and table will be contact, and click on create. Now here you can see process name is call test workflow, entity is contact, and here I will add one step, that is start child flow, that is child workflow. So basically I'm calling as a child workflow in action, and that workflow should set as a child process. So I need to set as a child process. I need to deactivate it and click on the work as child process. So I will check that point and save, and then activate. Copy that name, and Here I will give a name, a title for my step, and I will search for the test workflow. Here I can see my workflow as it is set for child. Click on save and activate. Now we go to our Power Automate flow and we will try to search from the same name, action. Here I will provide the table name, that is contact, and the action name it will automatically come, that is called test workflow. And here asking the row ID, so basically against which record I want to do that action. So basically I need the data of contact, so I'm here using list row to get the contact data, so that I will get the row ID and that I can pass in the perform bound action. So here once I pass the that row ID, so basically it will go to apply to each loop because row may be multiples, right? So as I said, it went to the multiple, apply to each. So our flow is ready. Now we just have to save and test it whether all the record which are present in contact entity that will be update from the workflow or not, as we are triggering from the Power Automate flow. Okay, click on save. It is a common error. Can close this one. Again, click on save and let me test it. Click manual, and here if I go to contacts, you can see there is no column for the job title. I will add that job title and we'll place it. Okay, now you can see the job title here. There are different job title available here, but as we said, through the Power Automate or through the workflow, it will be changed, right? As we have said. So click on run a flow, and I'm expecting the job title should be updated according to our logic. So as you can see, test workflow process, it ran and it succeeded, and that is our action. Here if I go to page and refresh, all the record are updated. So we successfully call the out of the box workflow from Power Automate flow.